Hello everyone and welcome back to Nekojishi. 欢迎收看家有大猫我不知道。这个游戏很可爱哦。So how was the hot springs? Oh, that's the senpai, damn. Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks. It was acceptable. What a great way to relax. Hot spring, warm. Seems you all liked it, myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go this again sometime. But there's no way I could afford that myself without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all that time in the hot springs? Any of you hungry? I certainly am. Wait a second, didn't you say that gods never get hungry? Well, oh my god, his face. Who cares? Let's go get it. Let's get to it. After taking... oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. Oh. Let me take a good look with the animation. After talking about something to eat, we head straight into the suckling pig and the wild boar sausages they wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I buy a flavor called ma gao. I don't know what's that. Probably I have to check the Chinese version of it. Maybe soon when I do the senpai route. Which is said to be a type of herbs from the mountains. Leopard also asks for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have too many meats already. Instead, I get him some rice served in bamboo too. Oh, 竹筒饭, that's good. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and foods. Actually, eventually we make it to the end of the street as dusk takes over the sky above. It's beautiful. The word is beautiful. The mountain is cloaked in an orange. Oh, is it a reference like Orange Juice Dog, the developer? In orange, while the sky dyed lavender by the last lights of the sun. I'm so full. Yeah, I feel like I ate too much too. You asked for it. I told you not to order so much for these two gluttons. I wouldn't argue with you on being a glutton. Gluten glutton, I don't know. But I didn't force Liao to buy me anything. Boar meat is good. Liao should have some. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell it's actually flavor because the magao overpowered it. But it did have a different texture than I'm used to from pork. Oh. But the bamboo tube rice was really good, along with the suckling pig. I honestly don't regret eating so much. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. I didn't know Taiwan has lavender skies. I don't know. The sun returns past to the horizon, and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying at home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. But this won't last long. One day, I'm going to need to choose one of them. Ooh. The decision, oh my god, it's upon us. I can't. Eventually, I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's gonna work out eventually. Hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late, and you're not wearing enough for the cold. Shouldn't we go home now? Nah, I'm fine. But it is late though. It is late though. We should be heading home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On our way back through the old street, I bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also ended up buying a box of millet mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow sorted. Oh my god, it feels like Leopard and Tiger just keep on feeding me these days. I'm not gonna get fat because of these two, right? Oh my god. I walk into the cafeteria. Oh, I forgot to say something to my lovely Taiwanese viewers. Like 陆家陆旁，你们觉得我说的好不好啊？台语，陆家陆旁，哈哈，我还好嘛。I walk into the cafeteria, getting ready for lunch. Oh, who the fuck is this? Come on, I have to be seeing things. Is that a lizard man? That's definitely a lizard man. Oh, so besides Catman, we now have lizard man. Oh, that's why furries is so popular. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I know I can see spirits, and now I have to expect to see more of them at some point. But a lizard man. No fantasy novel could prepare me to see one of those in real life. I don't. Probably Liao doesn't see much furry comics. Hey Tiger, did you see that? That? Oh, you mean the Yaoi over there? A Yaoi? A lizard Yaoi? Lizard? Close enough. You seem to be surprised. What? Shouldn't I be surprised? That's a lizard man. Am I supposed to see a lizard man at school? Now it's normal to see a Yaoi everywhere. Hold on. Why have you never told me this before? Normally Yaoi wouldn't even get close to us. They avoid guardian tigers like the plague and run like hell when they see one. You should ask him about it. Ask? Should I ask? The leopard looks troubled. I can tell he doesn't want to go near the Yaoi. It makes me a little bit nervous. Why would Senpai want me to talk to him? It's fine, Liao. I don't believe this is a bad Yaoi. Oh, so this thing is probably hypocrite. Because he believes that Senpai is a bad Yaoi, but somehow that lizard thing is not a bad Yaoi. You fucking hypocrite. Oh, so there are good and bad Yaois? Well, certainly. A god and a Yaoi are not entirely different after all. You just admitted that yourself, damn. As for this one, I would agree that you should talk to them. It may be interesting. Interesting. Granted, I'm kind of interested in him too. Alright, let's give this asking thing a shot. Excuse me, hello? It's like me talking to people. I walk to the lizard man and attempt to greet him. He gives me... What? What did he say? There's someone out there. He gives me his attention and then a look, and suddenly his whole body is trembling. Hello. This is also me. He looks behind me with suspicion. I know what he's looking at. It's like me looking at people or interacting with people, stranger particularly, because I don't trust people that easily. On the surface I'm a stone cold bitch, but it is otherwise when you get to know me. May I have a seat, bro? Yes, certainly. Alright, yeah, we can sit down. Oh my god, this music. We take the seats in front of the lizard man. Tiger is standing behind me, and I can see leopard behind the lizard man. They're like trying to kill him. If I were the lizard man, I would freak out and run away. And he's all the more nervous for it, and I can see why. We've practically got him surrounded at this point, yeah. Well, this sucks. Well, there goes my plan to not threaten him. 这个人很像我，我也是这个样子啊。跟人说话的时候，我也讲得害怕、害羞。So may I help you? Sorry about this. I'm just a little bit curious, so I wanted to ask you. I mean, are you a Yaoi? I tried to keep my voice down. I don't want to embarrass him, or more importantly, myself. Yes, and you are? Oh, sorry for not introducing myself already. I'm actually just a student here, but recently I've been able to see a Yaoi like yourself. So I can help talking with you when I spotted you in cafeteria. Probably he's an actual student, just like Senpai, but like in a form of a human. My name is Lin Tian Liao. Nice to meet you. I'm Yan Shuqi. Nice to meet you too. And these two gentlemen are? I'm the guardian tiger of Mazu. You may consider me as a guardian of Liao. Likulang. Oh my god. Okay, as you know, I'm a Yaoi. I think my human name is not that important. I'm a pseudonym. Oh, pseudonym. My pseudonym is Randolph. Randolph? He has a Western name. Oh my god, I'm an artist. An artist? Right, I came here today to visit a professor of history at this college. So you're a Yaoi artist who has come to visit a professor. Okay. Yeah, does it seem strange? It does. I don't mean that. It was rude of me to come up and disturb you like this. I'm so sorry. I saw that what I said had made him visibly nervous. I tried to apologize as best I can. I've got to think about how this would be for him. We just show up all of a sudden, surround him and then ask him whether he's a Yaoi. It's pretty rude. Oh, it's okay. Please don't mind. I like talking with people. Oh, this part is not me. Sorry, you're not me now. I don't really like talking to people as well. So why did you? Oh my god, it's Liao. So why did you choose to become an artist? It seems like that's special for a Yaoi. Oh, that's rude. Stop it, Liao. I never thought about meeting a medium with guardian tigers in a college either. Oh, of course. My family is a Jitong family. We've served guardian tigers for generations. The gentleman behind you is the one who let me see all of this. And this is my senpai. He's also a leopard cat guardian tiger who wants me to rejuvenate his temple in Miaoli. Leopard cat guardian tiger? A leopard cat Yaoi? Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough to escape from the Fudagong. It doesn't... Oh, I don't understand that dialogue just then because I don't know about Chinese or Taiwanese mythology or something. Oh, I didn't mean that. I thought it's the glossary, but whatever. It doesn't seem to have been such a bad thing if you then become an orthodox god out of it. Orthodox, okay. However, you just mentioned something about rejuvenating the temple, so I guess the gods of soil is losing its power. That may explain why you still smell like a Yaoi. I can't feel much spiritual power from you. I'm worried about it, but Liao isn't helping me. I thought he's just a college student. I briefly explained to Randolph why all three of them want my help specifically. Oh, good. We don't have to narrate that. So that's it. I'm not saying that I don't want to help them, but I can't drop school just for that. And to be honest, I'm not interested in becoming a priest. I'm a member of the dance club here, and I want to pursue, I think, a career where I can use my talent. But these three kind of put a spanner in the works. I don't know what that means. Probably hindering or a hindrance or something. It's hard enough as it is to make a living by dancing, and I have to keep up on school at the moment. It's not possible for me to get up and have a 2-year break. It's really been stressing me out. I see. I can understand why you're worried. However, do you really know about the details about the requests? Details, I mean, sure, I asked them about it, but how much could there be to it? Priest, oracle, jitong, whatever. They're all people who represent gods after all. I see, so you have considered any alternative ways? Alternative ways? You're still at school, so you don't have time, but however, it doesn't mean that you can't help them at all. Maybe, but how? I believe you'll find a way. I think they'll let you go once you satisfy them. Ooh. Good point, just get rid of them, and you can you can come back home, Liao. This thing. It's not that easy, okay? You can't just give up and leave me halfway. Oh, he has feelings for you. Liao goes to Wu-Tai. Oh my god. Well, you see, I don't think I can help. I'm sorry, I may have been too optimistic. No, please don't. Talking to you is helping me think, and I appreciate it. It may be hard, but there's got to be some way out. Even if there isn't, I have to try anyway. I need to try and work this out. Thanks, I'm surprised to see a polite yaoi like you. Rude? That's very rude of you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean... It's alright. I do treat myself as a special case. So, are there other yaoi living in a human community like you? Actually, there are many of them. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. So yaoi can be aggressive to each other. Well, yaoi from the same species are usually fine, but typically we don't like yaoi from other species. But the ones with ambition are the ones who cause trouble. They are most likely taken care of by the gods and other yaoi. So it's just like normal human society. They're taken care of. So does that mean most yaoi in the city are good? It depends on your perspective. To me, they just don't want any trouble. Things don't go always. Things don't always go that easy, of course. But sometimes new ones show up, and then other times it's some that break in. It's all maintained on a shifting balance. But if something big happens, it's usually because of the temple. So is that why many people still hold on to their traditional beliefs? Well, these days I suppose it is that people don't ask the gods to remove yaoi because they no longer bother people's lives. Besides, I have a lot of questions I want to ask Randolph, but I don't know where to start. So, why do you choose to become an artist? It seems like that's special for yaoi. It's just a coincidence. I was helping a friend. At the time he needed an artist, I filled the bill. It has been too long since then, and the mask of the artist has become my own face. Was this friend of yours a yaoi as well? Yes. So I assume you entered the human society to help your friend. And how about your old life? I was living in the human community too. The energy I need is special, and I can get more by getting close to humans. Oh. Is it what I think it is, Liam? So I guess there were mutual benefits between I and my friend. Mutual benefit? What kind of benefits? By living in a human community, it is easier for me to get emotions directly. After all, I live by consuming the emotions of people. Please don't worry. I'm too full now to consider eating yours. So what happens if you eat someone else's emotions? Emotions? Sure you can get a lot in the city, but isn't that more dangerous for you? I think in the city, a lot of emotions you'll get is like distress, disbelief, despair, depression, sadness, anger, blah blah blah. Mostly negative. I don't know. I worried about at the very beginning. However, our other yaoi won't bother you if you just live like a human. Granted, living like a human isn't easy. I see. So may I ask, how do you eat emotions? Fan mail. What? What? Oh my god, this music. Sorry, what? Fan mail. Strong emotions are attached to the letters from readers. After all, for someone to write to you, they must either adore or despise you very much. You know, some people intimidate others by mailing knives. Seriously? I didn't know that that is a thing. Haha, actually I've never seen one. Fan mail. Unbelievable. So I guess your life is pretty good? Like I said, it's not easy. No one sends mail to an unknown artist, and people forget you quickly if you don't put up any new work. So you still need to work for money? Of course. You don't sound like a yaoi at all. It may not be easy, but it's the price you pay to live in the city as a yaoi. It's hard to imagine that even a yaoi has to work hard for a salary. Well, I'm not good at making money any other way. Some yaoi use their power in this regard, but they are also likely to be taken care of by others, or gods for that matter. Are artists paid poorly? My work is serialized, so it's not that bad. However, my salary depends on the popularity of the magazine, which isn't the best. It's hard to make a fixed wage. I never thought that a yaoi could have so much to complain about. Well, he's been living like a human, so like it's normal for a yaoi to be complain about human things. Being an artist isn't easy, but are there any easy jobs to begin with? True. You're very wise. If I can't hack it, I can just go back to my yaoi life. Not everyone has that escape. But I decided to take on the will of the person I possess. Oh my god, that's Ralph. But I decided to take on the will of the person I possessed. I'm not just about to give up on that. Their will? Does that mean his will was to become an artist? Yes, mostly. It's not a big secret. It all started when... Oh, it's a long story. I listened to Randolph's story. Mostly it's about his life as an artist, his struggles, his successes and failures, but I nestled in there and in there are tales and rumors from the yaoi world. You'd never think about it, but a yaoi artist's view on life is truly captivating, and in what feels like moments, time has flown by. Yeah, you should really listen to people's stories. It's in a form of wisdom. Randolph is startled when a stray glance leads him to the time displayed on the nearby television. Probably this. Oh, I'm sorry, it's time for my appointment. I must leave you now. Alright, I'm sorry that I've taken way too much of your time, but thank you for speaking to me. It's okay, it was a great opportunity to be able to speak with someone who can see and understand us as yaoi. Understand us, yaoi. Oh my god, agreed. Goodbye for now. See ya. Okay. As we watch Randolph leave, Senpai is already back on his phone. Hey, yeah, we just skipped a lecture, you know? What? Surprised. I take a quick look at the time. It's already been so long. Not only has our lunch break ended, but our lecture is almost over as well. It's fine, that class doesn't mark the roll, anyways. Hey, that's not the point. You may not care about the lectures, but don't lump me in with you. But he's right. It doesn't really matter. What else can I do? We decide to wait it out till our next class, as I sit there in the cafeteria with Randolph's stories and advice still on my mind. Okay. Excuse me. Since the last time I spoke with Randolph, I've been thinking about trying some different methods with the cats. Method with the cats. Ooh, what do you mean? Like Eiffel Tower time? Eiffel Tower doggy style. Oh my god. 他们在讲黄色的东西吗？我不知道。I fear that if I just go and ask them, they might think that I mean to help out, and then I won't be able to refuse. But if I let them keep hanging around, wouldn't it end up like that anyway? Let me save here. Record. Here. Save. Yep. Because we've been recording for a long time, like probably an hour. No matter what, I should at least gain a better understanding of the situation. Now I just need to find the right timing to talk to them about it. We're in the bookstore again. 成品 isn't that it? 这个是成品书店吗？是不是啊？我不知道。我去我有去台北3次，所以我不认识太多。我的国语很差，请见谅啊！哦，对啊。It's easy to speak to Tiger in private when we are in the bookstore because Senpai is in class and Leopard doesn't read. That's rude, but honestly, it's amazing how quickly Guardian Tiger become accustomed to the bookstore. Liao, aren't you going to read today? Tiger was scanning the textbook shelves, the textbook shelf as he asked, not even looking up, as if he didn't really care about how I would answer. Well, I just have something on my mind. Unsure about what to say, especially when Tiger doesn't seem interested in listening. This one's not bad. That one. Is it new? I'm not sure if it can make a good reference. I couldn't imagine anyone saying such things about textbooks. Aren't they all so boring? Tiger, you know. What? Oh, right. Don't worry. I don't want to buy any of them. I know they are all overpriced. All he's worried about is the price instead of Liao's feelings. Too bad. It's true that they contain a lot of information, but why must they use so many color photographs and on such glossy pages? It's probably just to drive up the prices. Even if they were cheap, I wouldn't possibly buy as many as you like to read. That's true. I also think there must be a better way to absorb all this information. You can use a computer. We have Google. Besides reading books, I'm not sure. How about we try internet? The internet, we can find things as informative as these books. I'm not sure if we can find everything you may want to see, but at least using the internet is free. As far as your wallet is concerned, it is much better not to spend money. Talking about the internet, some of these books mentioned forums. Tiger seemed lost in thoughts, pondering to himself. Will I ever get to share my query with him? So Tiger, what is it? He didn't even look up from his book. How will I ever get his attention? Oh, notice me, senpai. 他不理他，很可怜哦。It's just I wanted to ask. If I don't go home, is there any other way to help you? Eh? What are you talking about? Why are we zooming in? Tiger was finally focused on me. Help me with what? Or are you trying to ask about the Jitong stuff? I must go home to be a Jitong? Isn't there any other way? Well, you do have the rare power to channel the spirits. It's a power not many people have. It would be a shame if you didn't use it. I'm sure that both your family and the Holy Mother would be happy if you choose to try it. I know that you wish to stay in Taipei, but you needn't make any decisions now, especially since you still have many semesters until graduation. I know, but what if I really do stay in Taipei and never go back home? That would be a shame. So it's true that I must go home. I know Liao doesn't want to go back, but if you never do, then I would be supportive. But to tell you the truth, I think that it would be a shame for someone with your powers not to be a Jitong. Imagine how your parents would react if they knew. The other guardian tigers surely do wish to see you become a Jitong. Staying in Taipei, you can open a small temple. But if you really don't wish to carry on your heritage, then there's nothing anyone can do about it. So that's how it is. It's like I said, you still have time to think about it. No rush. Just don't go promising yourself to any other kittens and there won't be any problems. Yeah, I'll think about it. That's fine. There was an uneasy silence, so I decided to try and change the subject. So what things would you like to look up? When we get back, I'll help you find them. Really? Tiger seemed happier again. Okay, so this one, and that one, Liao. So you can use your phone to write these down for me? So it seems Tiger knows that people can use phones to keep notes now. It is amazing how he can understand all of these books. I was going to play games later, but I guess I'll be looking things up for Tiger this evening. I spend those days trying to find a time to speak with Leopard in private, but we can't speak in class. And after class time, Tiger is always right there with me. Finally, I got my chance during dance practice. Leopard would come to dance practice with me, but Tiger doesn't like to dance, so he always stays off to the side pouting. That day, me and Leopard were dancing our way over to the corner of the room, whispering to each other. Excuse me. Leopard trying to dance has always been a weird sight. Oh, this thing. So Leopard, I've been wanting to ask you, getting the words out in between breaths. You say that you wish for me to go to Wutai and be an oracle, but what would you do if I don't go? Wait. Wait until when? Wait until Liao does go. Oh my god. Oh, he's immortal, so what if I never do? Alright, you say that your tribe needs an oracle, but if I don't go to Wutai, is there any other way to help? Help? Not be an oracle? Like, what if I don't have to be there to help out? The internet is so helpful these days. People can send me questions and I can send back answers from afar. Not be an oracle. I don't know. But need Liao, see me, speak, others. Yes, I know what an oracle does, but I physically be there? What kind of problems do you need me to fix anyway? You know I don't want to go. Many problems, urgent, all need solving. What if I can't go there? Can I do anything to help from here? I don't know. Oracle is busy, must speak with many people. What about using the internet? This dialogue is like repeating it over and over. Or speaking over the phone. Not sure. I think not? I get that some things needed to be discussed in person, but not all things. It seems like Leopard needs me to help get messages across. Perhaps I can pass those messages from here. I don't. Maybe it's not like a physical thing. Like it's a spiritual thing. Probably. I also know that it's important for an oracle to be trustworthy. I am a Han, and it would be already difficult for their tribe to accept me. Even more so if I am just a voice on the phone. I think Han means like the people, the descendants from like central or eastern China. It's a long bunch of Chinese history that I don't want to talk about. It's too long. Plus, I don't remember of them. Liao, are you tired? Want to rest? Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I actually am resting. What does senpai mean? You mind if I sit here? It seems to me like you and Kulao are. Oh my god, Kulao were having a lot of fun. Not really. I was asking a really serious question. How about going to Wutai? Yeah, you know. Can I join the talk too? Is that a good idea, senpai? Weren't you two like opponents? Not really, Liao. If you don't want to go home, you can help me restore the temple and then go to Wutai. Oh, so these two are together, like in the same side. I mean, I knew Kulao would want you to go as soon as possible, but this can still be discussed, right? So for now, we are all friends. Senpai took Leopard's paw as a sign of friendship. Leopard didn't seem to object, but since his face is always the same expression, I wasn't sure if he agreed or not. Okay, but senpai, why do you call him Kulao? His name is Li Kulao, but that's just how the Rukai language is. His family name is not Li. I know, but we all can call our frames by. Oh my god, I got distracted by his movement. I know, but we all can call our friends by their first names, and I think Kulao sounds nice. Isn't it a bit disrespectful? But I think they're kind of the same level, like a spirit and a god, something like that. I was worried that Leopard would take offense to how senpai was calling him, but his expression never changed. Oh my god, don't zoom in. I didn't know what to make of it, but at least he didn't seem to disapprove. So now Kulao and I are friends. To me, it seems like quite a one-sided friendship. Oh my. Okay. Well then, you know, senpai, it's rude to cut into others' conversations. Oh, okay then. I'll check in with Kulao later. See ya. Oh my god. That's classic senpai for you. So we'll continue. We'll also continue this conversation later. Conversation. Yes. Clouded Leopard seems to be thinking deeply about something. About what? I wonder what. I can never tell with him. Okay. I think probably this is the perfect place to end, since I have to wake up early tomorrow and prepare for the anatomy mock exam. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Wish me luck. Okay. 好了，我要走了，我明天要考一个我不知道怎么说国语 mock exam 你们知道是什么吗？我不知道。谢谢你们看我，我们下次再见吧，拜拜。